This will be setup process for the Xsense Smart Water Leak Detector 3-pack with base station. First things first, you are going to need an Xsense account so that you can utilize the Xsense app. So I already have my account set up and we want to add our devices. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the plus sign in the upper right hand corner, and then we're going to select what it is we want to add. So in our case, we want to first add a base station, because if we select water sensor, we have to add the base station first. So if you don't know you have to add the base station, you can click on the water sensor and it'll say add the base station, or I will come in and say add the base station. We are doing the SBS50 because that's the one that looks like this as opposed to the more tall looking one. So we're gonna hit that, and then it's gonna say, hey, it wants access to utilize our camera. So we're going to do only this time. And then there's a QR code on the bottom that we are going to scan. So we're going to do that off camera really quickly. And once you do that, you're given this information. So name, location, so home, or select a room. So in this case, I'm going to create a room and we're just going to say that this is going to live in my living room. We have to create a home. So this is just going to be called home because, well, I only have one. It's asking for the location, so in my case it's the United States, and then select room as needed. So we're going to say living room and create, and there we go. We have now successfully created the name and location. We're going to select next. Now we have to turn on the base station, which means we have to take and plug in our base station. So for the purposes of this, I'm quickly going to plug that in off camera and then power on the base station right here. So we'll give that a moment. You see it's flashing different colors right there. So once we're flashing this yellow color, you're going to press and hold that button on the back of it right there for 5 seconds. And just to confirm, all right, so it says yes, confirming that it's blinking yellow after pressing. We're gonna select next, and I'm going to say only this time so it figures out my location. So make sure your Bluetooth is on because this is going to search for the device using Bluetooth, all right? And since I'm already on my IoT network, I'm going to quickly put in the password and then obfuscate that from view and select next. And once you do that, it kind of pops up and says make sure that it's right, and then shows you in plain text the actual password name. I kind of wish it didn't do that, but yes, I'm going to confirm that that is correct.
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
Very loud, letting me know it's connecting to Wi-Fi. So it's
Wi-Fi connected.
That was really quick. So it says it's connected to Wi-Fi, even though the counter says there's still about 53 seconds. So it is connecting device. We see blue right there. So the blue should be good. And there we go, all finished. So we're gonna say finished. All right, so we can silence an alarm by pressing the base station. So we can have the ability to turn off the ability to silence an alarm. We're gonna leave that on and select save. All right, and from here, you can connect other devices, which we kind of need to. So notice we can connect smoke detectors, carbon monoxide, and water sensors. So this base station is not just for these water sensors, but for any Xsense smart device that you might already have. So I'm gonna do one water sensor from here. So it's gonna call water leak sensor, and we're gonna call this, so I'm calling it water sensor, blah, 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 hot water. And we're gonna create a room, and we're gonna say this is in the basement, and select next. Now we have to take one of these. We quickly press the button twice on the bottom to start getting a flashing blue. So don't press and hold, quickly press. So tap, tap, there we go, it's blue. Gonna select next.
Ready to add a device. Device added.
And just like that, that was really quick. Okay, so go to set up an installation, and it's kind of showing you best places to put this. We're gonna select next. So kind of showing you again, we're gonna say that's installation finished. So that's doing one of these via the home base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select finish. So now that's everything it's showing you, hey, that's online. Now we're gonna do one of these just through the application itself without doing the base station first. So I'm gonna press add a device, water sensor. So we're gonna call this water sensor washer. And where is this located? This is in the basement. We're gonna select next. And again, we're gonna do the tap, tap. There we go, blinking blue. Select next.
Ready to add a device. Device added.
Just like that. So when you actually do it correctly, and that's gonna walk you through the setup process again. So when you do it correctly, it is remarkably quick. And finish installation, and you can see right here, it's showing us everything is good to go. So again, if you do it correctly, the setup process for this is ridiculously simple, which is great.